Yeah, Jim Carrey's amazing. Like, I would ask you guys, like, what movies did you guys grow up watching? A lot of dudes in here, I mean, they're gonna probably say a lot of action movies, like some Bruce Lee shit. Especially if you had a dad around. If you had a dad around, your dad was watching some Bruce Lee or some shit. You know, some Chuck Norris, some Steven Seagal, some fucking Van Damme. I want to know where those people are at in the chat, man. Show your age. Show your age. Because if I ask people today, they'll probably say, I mean, it's like, you know, of course there's Bruce Lee, there's Jackie Chan, there's Jet Li, and a bunch of other fools that I just don't remember the name. I don't know how to pronounce their names, I don't remember their names, but I know the shows they're in when I see them. Like action movies, what did you guys watch, you know? Did you guys go to the theater when you were younger? Did you guys have like homies that you would, like me and my friend went and saw me and my friend went and seen Beverly Hills Ninja with Chris Farley and Chris Rock. That shit was amazing. I can't remember if that was his last movie. I think it might have been, or for Chris Farley, that might have been his last movie. Might have been that one, or it might have been Almost Heroes, Almost Famous. I always get those confused, but I like the Almost Famous or Almost Heroes movie too. See, Mr. Sad Tweets. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Just in here chilling, shooting the breeze. How's your night going, man? Mr. Sad Tweet. What the fuck? Like, where you guys at, man? Like, where'd you guys watch growing up? Come on, people, don't be shy. I don't care if it's cartoons or whatever. Like, I want to know what movie genre you guys watch. Like, most people say a lot of 80 movies. Like, they'll be like, oh, I mean, I could say that shit too. I watch Turtles, I watch Back to the Future, I watch Ghostbusters. My boy Rio was in here, he'd be like, Star Wars, you know? Right, Rio? Star Wars? Oh shit, sit the fuck down. I never wanted to watch it. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry if I failed you, but I'm being honest with you. Like, even today, so... Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Show me your moves. Show me your moves. Y'all dumb. Y'all stupid as fuck for that. Yeah, I had the Bayonetta outfit on with Star Fox. And I had her with her tail up in the air. She was bent over just like that, looking at the screen. And she was like, right underneath it, the little profile thing said, Andros won't have his way with me. I think I posted it in the Miiverse too, and it got a lot of fucking likes. I'm like, I'm surprised nobody else thought of this, man. I thought I posted it somewhere, or I thought maybe I did post it. It might be on my Twitter. It might just be buried, and I can't find it, or I don't know what I put on there. I did. I saw something worth pausing for. I saw something worth pausing for. See, this is me and my homie Nick used to do. We used to do stupid shit like that too. Make our characters hop around, and Wario will be backing his ass up and shit. We used to do stupid shit like that too. It's so funny. Let me see what these clowns are doing. Maybe I can get one of them in here. I never get this fool to play. He's a snake user too. He likes to use snake. Oh, what the hell? Fritos and Cheetos. It was so funny. The stupid shit you do when you're not, when you're younger. Fucking Josh, remember your dick drawings? Wait, what? Was Josh doing stupid shit like that? I don't think I knew Josh at that time. He probably got banned. He probably made a new account or something. That shit hell was fun to browse nonetheless. Yeah. Do you guys remember the on the Wii when they had those little those little contests, like who can make the Mii? Like they'd be like, make a Mii that's famous, and they'll be like, make a Mii that will be into art or some shit like that. Or they'd be like, make a famous cartoon character, and then like people were trying to make the Simpsons. That's where all those cool ass Miis came from. Y'all remember that? It was like, I don't remember what the name of the little contests were. What the contest? There was like one for there was one for making a Mii, and there was one that asked you questions like, what do you think is more popular or whatever the fuck. I can't remember what it was though. I can't remember what it was called. But it was something that would happen like every week or every month, something like that. And you could participate, and you could see like how your friends did. I love that kind of shit. The little crazy, kooky shit. Oh, let's see how you did. What did you vote on? I think it was like We Vote or Me Vote. And I participated in that shit all the time. The chick I was dating at the time was into it too. She would always try to make a Mii and shit like that. What is this music? I've been here way longer than I wanted to be. I only wanted to be here for like maybe a good 3-4 hours. It's like 7 hours now. I bet you I won't stream tomorrow. Probably just watch the anime shit. Shouldn't even be up. It's fucking 2 a.m. Like I miss all the little simple stuff on here. Like the Wii U didn't have anything like that. Does anybody else in here remember what I'm talking about, or am I like in my own boat? Me Vote. And like everybody else would just try to copy people when the little one where you had to make the Mii, like they'd be like, they would always post the same one. Or I think people would get their little followers to come vote for them, like, hey, vote for him. And it's like you would see like the same people up there because they have a following. It's like your shit's not even that good. Your shit's not creative either. Your friends just voted for you, so all of a sudden you win by default, you know, because you had a big following. 3 hours of spectating. I'm pretty sure it was around like the 4-hour mark when I said fuck it. I didn't even play that much, honestly. I played a little bit in the beginning, but that was only because my boy Ken was here. And then Josh came out of nowhere when I was about to play story. He was like, fuck this noise. I gotta make another stream that's just dedicated to me trying to finish up the story. You know what I mean? I had fun playing them though. I had fun playing all these guys. Josh was showing me the ropes. Oh shit. It's funny because she had to bring her sister because her sisters didn't trust me. So she was like, "Yeah, you have to bring your younger sister as a spy, basically. It's like bring your younger sister to fucking follow up, you know." It's too funny. Spying. Somebody's watching me. I always feel like. I mean, don't you guys always feel like somebody's watching you? up 30 minutes. Go to bed. I know, right? Edge of Dawn? Seasons of Warfare. Wait, what was that? What the fuck is that? Seasons of Dawn. It doesn't even sound remotely familiar. Wait, did you die like that because of input, or I don't know. We went to go see Joe Dirt, y'all. How many of y'all know about Joe Dirt? When I think of Joe Dirt, I think of Joe's Apartment, MTV shit. You guys remember this? Does anybody in here remember this? It's funny. It was always like that. When I was dating this chick, if we ever went out to go do anything, she always had to bring somebody. And I think those are the days when we started getting sneaky. Like, she would say some shit like, "Oh, I'm staying the night over at blah blah blah's house," but before she would go over their house, she would come hang out with me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. It seemed to be like a running thing. I feel like a lot of females already thought of this. They already think of this shit. Cause I'm like, I would never be so bold to be like, okay, you want to sneak out, or you want to come hang out at nighttime or some shit, or you want to lie to your parent about where you're at. Like, you know? So it's funny, like, when you see this shit in shows or movies, you're like, yeah, that shit happens. I've done that shit, you know? But it's never my idea. I'm always like, I always felt like I was like the innocent one, and I'm getting corrupted. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting corrupted. Now, it's not like I don't have these thoughts, but it's like I'm not bold enough to pull it. I'm not bold enough to pull it out at that age. I'm just like, wait, should I really be doing this shit? You know, young kid shit. Should we really be risking doing all this shit? Are you playing Pokemon or Animal Crossing? What the hell? First time I played Smash in so long, any one of my friends on Chile are playing now. Are you saying none of your friends are on? Yeah, my boy's in Chile though. Oh no, he's got the fucking crocodile out. Crocodile Dundee, baby. See? What about Crocodile Dundee? Have y'all seen Crocodile Dundee? The Down Under? Man, don't make me start, man. Ready, player one. I guess I would have checked probably, I don't know, like I would have, like I said, I don't know what that meant back then. Like when somebody says, "Are you my boyfriend or girlfriend?" I'm just like, what does that even really mean? As a young kid, I'm just like, I don't know. What is that? What do you want from me? You know? Like what am I supposed to do? I'm telling you, man, the girls were fast. Like even this other chick that was like this one chick lived across the street from me, and we used to play like tag and shit. We played dodgeball. They lived in the house and we lived in an apartment right across the street from them. And her dad was like a fire. No. Like I don't know what the fuck her dad was, because I saw one of those trucks that had like the mixing cement. Like I saw one of those, the rotating ones. I saw that right there next to their house, and then I saw a fire truck right next to their house. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like I don't even know what that does. I didn't know anything about, like at that age I didn't know that was like the cement mixer and shit like that. And it was so weird because the chick that lived across the street, her house was red. Their house was like bright red, and everything else was like bland colors. And we lived across the street in this we lived across the street in the apartments. And I remember we were outside playing. It was like me and my brother, and then I had a homie named Alex. I had a Mexican homie named Alex, and my brother had another Spanish friend around the way. His name was Sabano. It's funny how I remember this shit. We were so young, but I remember Savano, and he had two brothers, and then the Alex guy had a sister, but she never would come out. And then my boy across the street name was David, and he had a sister named Tia. And I used to be like, this is back in the day when the Chia Pets were fucking popular. That should tell you a lot. So she was like, I would always just sing her name like that. Tia, you know? I would do that shit. And we played tag, we played dodgeball. That shit was dope, man. You come across to my place, and we had like a little, we had the stairs where you had to get, we had the apartment where you had to get buzzed in. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like you had the buzz, you had to ring the doorbell, you had to ring the buzzer, and the person had to buzz you in to get in. So, and then right below the steps, there's this like little soil type area. There's like a soil type area, right? And it was a wall, and then the windows were above it, but they were probably like, anybody have those little cap guns back in the day? The cap guns, man. I'm still ranting, man. Where you been? You know Johnny's back. Yeah, we had the cap guns. You guys remember that shit? And we used to play like guns or whatever. I don't know what else we called it. It was just stupid shit. Like, oh, I shot you. How the fuck? What? I don't know what kind of rules we came out with. But anyways, the story is the dude's sister Tia. Like, she started like, I guess, flirting or whatever the fuck at a young age. This is like young age. Oh shit. Oh shit. And I don't know. Like I said, I feel like the females are fast at that age, at a young age. They're faster than the guys. Like, you think guys are like, oh, you know how they always say, oh, females mature faster than dudes? I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know about all that. So anyways, we were in the back, like we were in the front of the house, and then we kind of, I don't remember what happened. Like maybe a ball rolled behind her, the side of her house, and then me and her were just sitting back there, and then like it just got quiet, you know, like it was kind of like, what the fuck are we doing back here, like, and she just kind of looked at me, and then she just kissed me, and I was like, yo, I don't know how to kiss. I never kissed anybody at that age. That was a young age. Fuck, man, I had to be like 5 or something. I was young as fuck. I was young as fuck. And she kissed me, and I was just like, I don't know how to react. I don't know what to do. Did I do that right? I don't even know. Should I be doing this? Hell no. You know what I mean? Funny. I think that was probably my first kiss too. That was a young ass kiss. Oh, he got him. Yeah, literally Johnny came back like 10 minutes later and said good morning. The fuck? The fuck, Johnny? Get the boot, baby. Damn, that was one-sided because shy guy. Josh kept trying to fucking put him. And I probably would have been a wild. I probably would have been a wild child. You know what I mean? Probably would have been that guy that had kids at like fucking 10 or something. Because that's what they were doing back then. People were like, damn, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, kids are having kids. Kids are having kids, you know? And I could see why. Even like a little bit older. I had a little girlfriend, and she was older than me. Like I said, I feel like I never looked my age. I always feel like I looked a little bit older. Or maybe I just acted older at the time, too. Because I was more quiet and reserved. I wasn't, like, making all kinds of stupid noises, screaming and yelling. I was just having fun, and I was kind of more reserved. You know, I was just like, eh. But this older chick that I was talking to, she was like, I think she was like my brother's age. She was not my age at the time. My brother's like a few years older than me. And I remember her, I remember she lived in an apartment. She lived in an apartment that one of the little homies we used to hang out with, I think his name was Darnell. Yeah, his name was Darnell. And this guy had like a Nintendo, and like I think it was the first time I ever played There was a wrestling game on the NES. I can't remember what it was called. But Hulk Hogan was on there. Hulk Hogan was in there. And I remember the music. I just can't remember the name of the game. I can't remember the game. And, I don't know what the fuck this is. What the fuck we're watching. But I couldn't remember the name of the game. But he had Double Dragon 2. He's the first like person I seen with Double Dragon 2. And I think he had Battletoads. And I was like hype as fuck. I was like, this game is fucking dope. But the thing is, I played Double Dragon 1 in arcade. Because I'm an arcade boy, you know? Even back then, I played Double Dragon, the first one. And when I saw there was a part 2, I was like surprised. I was like, wait, there's a part 2? This is way back. Anyways, he lived in this apartment complex that had a gate. That had like a metal gate. And we had to go in there and you had to get let into that area too. So I remember coming over and we were just chilling in a little court area, the little courtyard area. And there was like 3 or 4 girls over here just chilling, and they were playing Two Square. Anybody remember Two Square? Like there was girls over here doing double dutch and shit, and these girls were playing Two Square. And there was a bunch of dudes over here. Me and my brother and we were in daycare. When I was in daycare, it was like part of a boys and girls club, but there was a daycare next to it. I'll get back to the story with the female, but I was too young to go. I was too young to go into the. I was too young to go into the boys and girls club part. So I would always have to. I had to wait another year before I was old enough. And then when I was old enough, I went out to the floor, and they had Spy Hunter arcade game. They had Narc arcade game. They had Street Fighter 1 arcade game. You know, nobody talks about this shit. They only talk about it when they play it on some other kind of compilation. I was playing original Street Fighter back in the day. Narc, Spy Hunter. What else did they have in there? They had the Wrestling Federation game. I don't remember which one it was. It was like one of the wrestling arcade games. Dope as fuck. And you know, they had pool tables and ping pong and foosball and all that shit. And you can go swimming and all that shit. It was dope. It was dope as fuck. And we used to play like dodgeball and shit. And we played dodgeball in the gym. We played dodgeball in the gym. We played dodgeball outside too. And they had a pool. The pool was dope though. The pool was really dope. But anyways, they made like a 2 square in there with tape. They put tape in there and they made 2 squares, right? And they were like, all right, we're going to play a new game today. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck is this? And like, it's called 2 Square. I was like, you don't say. And they would have like a big tournament and everybody just be in line. There'd be lines on this side and lines on this side. And whoever lost would just trade out. If you won, you just stayed there. And then like, they would always just they would always get people from the other side to go in. And so like one line wasn't moving in case one guy was really good. And it was crazy. It was fun as fuck. So anyways, back to the females. They were playing 4 square. So I was like, wait, you can play 4? I was like, oh shit, this shit's about to get lit. You know? This shit's about to get lit. And I just noticed the one chick kept like looking. I was looking at her too. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, this chick's pretty thick. Like, for my age, she was overdeveloped. She was like one of those girls you're like, okay, if you didn't know you liked women, you're gonna know you like women now. You know what I mean? That's what we're working with here, okay? You think about that. And she was fast too. I guess I was fast too, because I was falling for the stupid shit too, huh? When you think about it, I'm like, okay, I'm not saying no. I wasn't saying no either. And I say fast shit is like touching, kissing, but not all that extra shit that some people are doing. Because one, I didn't know what the fuck was going on either way. I was just like, I'm having a good time. let's not ruin this shit. Let's not ruin this shit and get in trouble. And because it was like what it was like at that time when you don't know how you're immature enough to where you don't know how people get pregnant or you don't know how people do anything. Because remember that shit back in I remember learning that shit back in school. They were like, oh yeah, like some of my teachers would be like, oh yeah, my parents used to think you can get pregnant just by touching a dude or sitting on his lap, you were pregnant, you know? And that shit always made me laugh. But when I think back when I was that young, I was like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Oh, she wants to kiss? Okay. Oh, she's touching? She's trying to coax me to touch her? Like, I don't know if I don't know if I'm supposed to, you know what I mean? Even if she's pulling me toward her, I don't know what to do, and I'm like, should I do this? I don't want to get in trouble. It was weird. It was a weird time. It was weird and exciting at the same time. You guys think about that. Yeah, Eros, what's up, my boy? I'm not going to having kids. If you're going to have kids, you can't keep your eye on them all the time. You just hope that you taught them well, you know? I taught you not to do this. I taught you not to do that. And to use your fucking judgment. You know what I'm saying? Use your best judgment. But there was those times, those was like, this is the wonder years, man. That's exactly what it was. This is the fucking wonder years, man. Experimental years. Like, you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. I hope I don't get in trouble. I hope I don't get caught. I hope I don't get caught. You know? So. Yeah. And then I moved. I remember moving. And I saw her like one last time. And then I told her, I remember like we were walking to go catch the bus to go to the terminal or whatever the fuck. And I remember her in her window just like waving, and, like she was crying a little bit too. And it was like, it was sad. It was like, ugh, like I don't know. And it's like that kind of was like the beginning right there. Like I moved a lot after that. So I'm just like, why even get attached to anybody? I can never stay. We can never stay. We can never stay because my mom's always just trying to dip. She's like, fuck this life, fuck this city, fuck these people, fuck the family. I'm out of here. And she's the only one too. I think my mother, like out of all her family, she basically, well, I'm just exaggerating, but you know, she had her reasons, whatever that may be. I don't really question this shit. I'm young. I'm mad because I gotta leave. I'm mad because I gotta leave my friends, my new family. Nah, you know what I mean? My little crushes and shit, you know? I don't know. Some of you guys are lucky. Like, I mean, I don't even feel like it's like... You should be grateful that you even had a chance to see, like, different areas. Because, like, I remember... I moved a lot. I've been all over the U.S., basically. And I've seen a lot of shit. Some people never leave their hometown. They stay there all the time. They never travel. They don't do nothing. They live in a bubble. And that's... I guess that's okay. But I feel like you might have a better experience if you have a better experience if you let's go. Get out there. Sleeping at the same time as Jay. Did Jay sleep though? Go near a triangle. Alright, I'll be right back.
Mission complete. Come at me.
Yes, sir. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of goofy shit that happened.
Come at me.
Little neighborhood bullies and shit, you know? Can't go to the store without people trying to run up on you. I don't know. I could just talk about stupid shit all day. All day. I know my parents would be like, my parents would always say some shit like, how do you remember that? You were so young. I'm like, but I remember though. I remember like it was yesterday. You know, some people don't remember and they're like, they start just making up shit. I remember. I'm like, I can tell you what fucking shirt you had on that day. Like, you had this little fucking pink Mickey Mouse. Nah, you know? It's funny what you choose to remember. Some people block shit out, talking about, or, you know, they have a similar story, or they know what I'm talking about altogether. They know what I'm talking about because they're like, yeah, I did that shit too. You guys remember tetherball and shit? You guys play tetherball or no? I remember they had to ban that shit. I think people were getting hurt. I ain't gonna lie, I remember smacking the shit out of tetherballs back in the day, and then going home with like bruises on my arm. I'm like, I don't care though. I don't care though. I'm still playing. I'm still playing. You know what I'm talking about? Tetherball, man. I'm trying to think what else was fun. Is there any other fun games to play outside at the park? At the park. At the parking lot. Snake is hardcore, man. I don't think he's as good as he was, but he's definitely still really good. Played handball. It was a rough ass sport, handball. What was handball though? What did you have to do for handball? Let's see if anybody else is streaming. Reload. Reload. Is anybody streaming? Nobody that would appreciate the stream. Nobody that would appreciate the stream. Yeah, I think I'll just let it auto host. Everybody else has like 50, 100 and up followers and shit like that. throw the ball against. Oh, you mean racket? It's like, isn't that called racquetball? I get what you're saying. Yeah, I used to play that in the gym. Alright, people, I'm gonna back out. Good games. Good games. Good games. Good entertainment. Good entertainment. Thank you guys for keeping the stream on lock. But I'm definitely closing it down. We're closing down the dojo. The Smash Dojo is being closed. You guys remember in Brawl when they had the Smash Dojo? That shit was epic. That shit was epic.